Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with what I think is a very important video and very important news for the expansion of Veve on a global scale. And we're just getting started with this, you guys, but this is quite something. There is a language tab opened up, localization, which means, languages, in depending on where the region you are now coming to the app for the first time. And we're really seeing this, and I'll show you all about it, where you can find it and where you can change the language. Now, there's not that many options, at least when I look at it, but this is the start. And with that waitlist drop system, this is really opening Veve up to a global market. So I'm going to get into this in just a second right here and talk about a few of the other things that are also going on in Veve that are making this really quite an exciting year so far. So if you do like this video, make sure you smash like and make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more videos like this, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad to see you. If you want to join as a member too, you can get into my Dropheads rewards program. Every person who joins my channel gets a free NFT. So it's a lot of fun, you guys. But let's get into this right here. Now, here is the website, okay, right here. This is Veve. This is the web app. Okay, and the web app is quite something, you guys. It's kind of getting more and more expanded every single day. And if you click over in the top right corner, you get the settings over here. And down right here at languages, you can click on that. Now, check this out. When you click on the tab, we have 4 language options, okay? So now it's English right here, and this is Japanese right here, as far as I can tell, and for sure. And this is, Spanish right here and French. Now, I'm in Canada, so, the other national language that we have is French up here in Canada. So if you're ever up here, you'll see French on all of our products and stuff in the stores, along with English. And of course, in the United States, Spanish is huge, of course. And so that's big. And of course, then we, like I said, with Japan opening up that obviously markets from, other countries, other sides of the world, this is really cool. So if you just for example, just click on the language, you'll see that it takes a second. It just reloads, and you can see all the tabs are actually in that language right there. This is actually very important, you guys. I think all of us agree to that, because could you imagine if you're using an app, no matter what the IP is of Star Wars, whatever, if you can't read it, it really is a deterrent, and it's always been that way. And this is quite something. Now, this snuck up on us. We didn't even see this coming. I have no inside info, or I wasn't tapped on the shoulder for this. We're seeing it all over Twitter. You can see that kiwi.vv right here, who I follow, Veve Kiwi. Very cool right here. First time to see the web login page on my locations language, Japanese. Localization is on the way. It's a question mark. This was this morning, literally, and you can see that this is just yesterday. You can see that everybody's tweeting all about it for sure. There's lots of people putting it out there. And of course, then there's the speculation on, of course, collectibles and things like that from other countries that might be more popular. We'll get to those kind of things in a future video for sure. But let me just show you this, guys. If we thought that Veve wasn't moving forward, Veve in 2023 has done amazing stuff so far. And I know that, we've been waiting very patiently for this kind of stuff and more to come. But look, new localization language tab on the web app. This is cool. There's only 4, like I said, up here. Okay, but I can imagine that this is actually going to expand to have tons of different languages in here. I would assume, from all regions of the world. We have a lot of people, like in Germany, a lot of people in South America, a lot of people in other countries as well, that want to be able to get in here as well. And a lot of countries, obviously, in the Asian region. And that, that would be amazing as well. So obviously this is going to expand as time goes on for sure, right? And right here, the waitlist drop system. Now, this is incredibly important as well. You can see how these two things, they match up perfectly, because the waitlist system is supposed to enable people from different regions to have a fair shot at landing these drops. So you see the waitlist rolls out for collectibles. We're still waiting on the comic book one with Hulk #1. That's going to be the one. We saw how they pulled Hulk 1 back, because of the waitlist system. They want to have comics in place. But, when Alex was on my channel just this past weekend, he did talk about the fact that the waitlist was the Hulk #1 was supposed to be a waitlist drop. And then they pulled it back to make sure that it will be. So this is closer than you think. So the waitlist thing opens up fair drop systems apparently for people around the world. And you add that to the localization of having your own language there. you can see how this is turning into a global app even more than before. Of course, this year we have crafting and burning has come into place right there with those mechanics being enabled, with airdrops and all sorts of stuff that we've been doing as well. All that stuff is really coming along. Payout and cash out, we had it, we've lost it, but if you did watch Alex on my channel before as well, he also confirmed they do have a new provider. We're just bridging over to them right now. So international payout is coming back very shortly as well. We'll see how long that takes, but it's supposed to be back very quickly. It's not like they're searching for someone. They literally have another provider right now that they're just bridging over from Wire. Wire's gone, and now we're going over. So that's international payout. That's great. MCP ranks and points are already here. We're still working on how the points get calculated, of course. Collector spotlights now, they're starting to do that, which is cool with different users and stuff. Improved search and all that kind of stuff is all like already in the app and everything. Of course, the Veve verse and OMI utility and all that stuff is coming. You can see how this app is now really coming together. And it's not going to take that much longer, you guys. I mean, we'll see what happens. But when you add language tabs for people from other countries, where they're finally able to like navigate and see, that is a huge confidence builder along with that, waitlist drop. So localization, and language and waitlist drop systems, it just opens up Veve to a global world. I'm very excited about it. Now we'll see how this affects the market over time. I know that, people who are in the app already are already starting to speculate about some of those, collectibles and stuff that we have that are obviously, in markets, more popular in markets than North America or, Western world. They're actually looking at those right now. You saw somebody talk about Ultraman and other collectibles like that. We'll see what happens with those, but we'll also see how long it takes for people from around the world to really start coming in here. We'll watch the numbers about new users and all that kind of stuff. And of course, it's up to Veve to start marketing all this stuff for sure. Now that they can actually, approach these different countries and different markets and different languages. And we'll see how many more tabs they add to the Veve app right here under the language tab. How many more will we get in the coming weeks and months? So anyway, you guys, I hope you liked the video. To me, it's very exciting, and it's just another indication that Veve is growing. It's moving forward, and we're here for along the ride, and we definitely are here early, you guys. So make sure you act appropriately. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. Happy collecting.